is going on?
Oh, wow, that was nice.
That was awesome intro.
Happy Friday, everyone. This is Brooklyn Menace with the Friday Night Arcade Show. The Friday night, the one-stop destination for all things iiRcade talk, news, and live gameplay. I'm joined tonight, as always, with Papa Brad. What's going on?
What's going on, man? Papa Brad, lover of retro games.
Woo! and lover of loud microphones. Nick.
Oh yeah. Sorry, let me turn it down a little bit if it's too loud.
Friday, Nick.
How's that? Is that better?
Ready.
A little bit lower. And Mr. Miami Cuddles.
Yeah. Lover of modern retro games.
And awesome clothing.
And awesome clothing.
Yeah, man. You're like the best dressed guy on YouTube.
The best dressed guy in the room.
Brad is hot tonight.
So hold on. Let me say something real quick. This is gonna maybe be a little controversial, but before we went on camera,
they were already arguing.
Brad likes the retro games, and he said, "I give it an 8 out of 10." I'm like, "Come on, man! I never played it."
Well, Cuddles, you have to. What did he give an 8 out of 10?
The new game that came out today. I haven't played it.
Okay. Neither have I.
But they did have a question like on the game room dudes, guys, whatever. They asked them, iiRcade came out with 9 hits, and now we're going back to the ColecoVision. And he goes, in the chat, do you guys want ColecoVision games? And a lot of iiRcade owners, 25 of them said no.
Yeah.
I would say yes, but not just one homebrew for the week. Like if you're gonna drop ColecoVision games, just like throw like 5 in there, you know, like 5 new titles. But yeah, this is a ColecoVision game, but it was made in 2012 using the ColecoVision hardware.
Yeah, it's actually the biggest memory ever used for a ColecoVision cartridge, and it's a super rare cartridge at that. You're not going to just find that cartridge, and pick it up.
It's like the other one. I was mentioning it before the show, and no one seemed to know the name. I know that kevgret played through it. It's the one. The other homebrew is the one with the car, where you like driving, knocking over the tombstones, and you go into different time, like future, past, and you drive that car.
Those games are really like, it's the limitations of the hardware of like that time period. I mean, I could totally understand why people would not like those kind of games, but I like retro games. I have a real Atari sitting right next to me. It's just something you either like it or you don't like it, and it's not for everyone, and that's fine.
I have an arcade one-up machine with a 480i monitor. It's a perfect square. I mean, we're not talking 16:9 aspect ratio, no HDMI hookup in there. I mean, if I were to actually hook this up to my computer, I have to hook
Funky
it
supercar
with a yellow, white, and red cable, and I'd have to connect it, and then I'd have to add that to my computer to actually stream it. Am I correct on that, or am I wrong? Because this isn't HDMI. This isn't high definition. This is not 720. When you put it together, you could see. Look at the manufacturer. Look at So we're playing games on 480i here. The HDMI cable is for high definition.
That's true, but it can also, so you could, like, I have my Wii through HDMI, and that was the highest that can go was 480p.
Yeah.
But what it does is it's not the actual console, it's that connector that you're doing it that will do the upscaling. So I guess if you wire something into that board and you run it out, you'll get the it might upscale a little bit.
Yeah,
it really depends.
The aspect ratio on this is like, it's like a perfect square. But the monitor looks like a perfect square. I mean,
so that's what you'll get. You're going to get a 4:3 image, and you're going to get black borders on the side.
It could be 4:3. I mean, that was the aspect ratio back in the days.
The thing is,
we got a few comments in the chat. Raven SP says the more games, the better. Not every game is for everyone.
Not every.
But the new release certainly surely made someone's day.
Yeah.
And then Mitchell B says ColecoVision was the bomb back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I was in junior high. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I never had a ColecoVision. I had a Odyssey 2.
I had KC Munchkin.
I did too. I had an Odyssey 2. But all my friends had Atari. So, I mean,
the Atari.
Brad's mic is so hot that he can't even hear anyone else.
Dude, I could turn that more. Hold on.
Hold on, everyone. It's the Friday night Brad show. There we go.
Dude, is that better?
Yeah, sorry. That's cool.
I don't know what's wrong with my mic. I mean,
it's good, man. You just probably had the gain all the way up. I'm guilty of the same thing. I've listened back to the show, and every week I was adjusting, like turning the gain down more and more. I used to have that thing pinned all the way up. And now I think finally, as of like 2 weeks ago, I finally found like the good spot where I'm not like blowing everybody else out.
I guess I could look at it like this too. Like, is it better they release a ColecoVision game that was a homebrew game from 2012, or is it better that they release no game this week?
No game.
You think no game would be better than getting a ColecoVision game?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Because if you release no game, there's, we have haters. Let's be honest, and with the ladders games, which.
Oh, this game has plenty of ladders.
Oh shit!
It has tons of ladders, but it is. I mean, it's like they've taken the ColecoVision so far in this game. It's almost like trying to do a Ghosts and Goblins on the ColecoVision, which is insane because that technology should not enable that kind of game.
Now here's my opinion. So like I follow curators on Steam, right? And some games are just informational and some games are recommended. So when I recommend a game, it's only in that recommended category. And I shared that 2022 release with you, which is very similar to the Toplan SHMUPS, and we're going to share that later on in the stream. But my curator highly recommended it. I saw a bunch of videos where they're like highly recommending it. Hadroxia got an informational. I mean, I know you like it, and it's good. It is good, but is it
Hadroxia too?
Is it great? Is it like some of the other titles that are actually great? Because there's like Terra Ring games, very small, very, very small indie developer. My curator gives all, and I own them, but all of those games recommended. Very, very small, Moon Dancer, Terra Flame, but these are like very small developers with recommended titles. And I think we should, listen.
How cool that looks. Look up, Cuddles.
Yeah.
Those graphics.
We need to go after Terrarin, Terarin. They make some great shmups.
So you actually think that it's better off not to release anything than to put out a homebrew ColecoVision game?
Yes.
I would disagree 100%.
I would say it's better to put out something than nothing. This is I haven't played it, so I can't say anything, but this doesn't seem like a terrible release.
Oh no, it's excellent for a ColecoVision game. It's excellent.
Okay. I'm not saying anything.
You say whatever you want.
Hey,
here's the rules tonight.
We got Satrin. Yeah. What do you think of that one?
Okay, but what is?
What do you think of that one, Cuddles? Satrin.
Satrin is fucking. Oh, sorry. It's incredible. 10 out of 10.
That is a 10.
Dude, I've been playing the Satrin on iiRcade like every single day. And I have it on the PC, but it plays so much nicer on the iiRcade. That was
sticks.
Best. Galacticon and Satrin were two of the best releases.
I mean, I literally had Robotron right next to it on my ALU through CoinOps, and then I could literally go right next door and play Satrin. And I mean, I'm gonna say it. I love that game. It's equally as good. Now you're gonna tell me it's better.
It is better.
It has power ups.
No,
it's more modernized.
Every time you play, it's different bosses. It's smoother. It's optimized. Robotron is slow,
and everyone gets it.
Yeah, it's slow and clunky.
And the thing about Saturn is every time you play it, it's a different loadout.
Yeah.
So you can't predict. Like Robotron, there's a set pattern to all the enemies. Each level follows a repeated pattern. But with Saturn, there's none of that.
Robotron's a 7 out of 10. You know, maybe back in when it came the 70s, I think.
I disagree, but I mean, I think they're both epic games. But I mean, what I'm saying is, it's a very strong release.
If you put a kid in front of Robotron and then put him in front of Saturn, he's gonna play Robotron for like 30 seconds and be bored because there's no replayability.
It's not real flashy either.
Let's be honest. Okay, a lot of the old school games, they're great for nostalgia, but there's this very small replayability.
I disagree. It's infinite. Like it doesn't end. So it's like it's as far as you can get. So how can you say there's no replayability? Retro arcade games have the most replayability.
I don't
unless the game ends like Donkey Kong, where you can actually kill the game at a point.
That one guy
Pac-Man
went to Galloping Ghost and he played against the other guy. What's that guy's name? That he owns a
Billy Mitchell.
Billy Mitchell. He owns a pizza restaurant down the street from me. Yeah, I mean, but that's all we had back then. That's all we had. That's like, dude, I bought a 3DO. It was $700. I bought it at Electronics Boutique.
Yeah, that was a lot more money back then.
Yeah, and that was a lot more money.
That was a lot more money. $700 back when that came out. That was right, $1,000.
And yeah, there's nostalgia, but it's like I want better graphics, man. I want 60 frames per second.
Yeah, like to me, graphics are the last thing I look at. Like I look at the gameplay. I look purely at the gameplay of what I'm playing. I can play a game like Yar's Revenge, and I'll say it's as good as any modern game that's come out. It's a perfect game. Play Yar's Revenge on Atari. I mean, a good game will capture anyone at any time. And I see that even my grandkids, they'll come and they'll play. Like when they introduce them to some of these really good retro games, they love them. So I mean, if it's a good game, it's a good game.
Brad, I think you're the only one with the game that came out today. I see it there on the iiRcade.
Mm-hmm.
You want to
one sale?
You want to pop that on the screen?
Yeah, I want to see what this game's
Play
like.
a little bit of this game so we can check it out.
Yeah, I made a video on it too, so let me see.
All right,
show your video.
The video is a little better. I can play a little bit of it. Let me turn the sound on.
Let's see the game live, and then everyone can, can go check out your review.
Okay, let's see. I'll make it. Okay, it's full screen.
We'll let's put Brad over here. ColecoVision always has those telltale graphics. They're always like those solid, solid blocky graphics.
How's that? Is it loud enough?
Yeah, it's loud enough.
Here.
Yeah, it's good.
That's good music, man.
All right, so you have a score in this game. We could have did a 1/4 challenge on this. See, those graphics of the enemies. That's so ColecoVision.
The weapons don't work. What the heck?
What's going on with the weapons?
Yeah,
they seem to be going through the enemies.
They shot you. They killed you.
Yeah, the hitbox is
Some you have to hit more than once.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta fight.
Yeah, you gotta get that energy.
Oh, you get energy. Okay.
Those bats, man.
Yeah, that hunting gives me a lot of energy.
Those bats are terrible. Remind you of those red devils on Ghosts and Goblins that just stick to you.
Oh, so at the top, that's actually supposed to be the scenery. Man, that shit is loud, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's got a high pitch music. There's no way.
Dogs howling outside my house.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The best part of this is watching Cuddles watch the game. Cuddles, how fast would you return this?
It's returned already.
The first note of the game, that first high pitched tune. You know?
I can't. I got tripping.
All right, I gotta behave tonight because I did make a promise because we had some issues last week of drama, and I think I might be inciting it a little bit when it happens. So I believe, Cuddles, I believe in punishment. Can you hear me over the game, Cuddles?
Oh yeah, that's dead.
I believe that we need to self-police ourselves on YouTube. So if I misbehave tonight and cause any drama, I will be doing the one chip challenge. So I'm going to be on my best behavior because I don't want to have to do this. But it is right over here just in case.
Oh,
I'm falling that pit.
Oh wow.
try not to.
Thank God. Yeah, he loves it.
I do. It's fun.
8 out of 10.
Y'all are crazy.
It's gonna go.
This game's cool.
Too.
I'm gonna get to the boss.
By the end of the gameplay, it's gonna be a 10 out
Man,
of 10.
these enemies, like, they don't let up.
No.
I think you gotta line them up and you gotta
Yeah, that-
really let them have it. Leap of faith.
What's supposed to resemble Egyptian music or something?
You can shoot on the ladders. I'm still learning how to play a little bit.
Like
Cuddles,
Mega Man, you
I
got
want to
ladders.
say things about this game, but all I can think about right now are good things. Like, the color palette is just beautiful.
Oh, wait till you see the pig.
Wow, look at
There's
that
a pig at
face.
the end of the level.
That's amazing. How did they do
He's
that
gonna try to run
face on
to
ColecoVision?
Here he comes.
For some reason, I can't think of anything
Here he
bad to
comes.
say. Look at the
Well,
smoke.
get on the
Cuddles.
ladder.
It's a pig, man.
Get on that ladder. You can't reach up there, like above the second ladder.
Oh,
On the second platform in the ladder, the second ladder you can't reach you. The animation would allow it. Okay, now go climb up. Yeah, when he comes to attack, yeah. Then come back down, shoot him. Yeah, that's what they kept doing.
We're laughing like idiots, and Nix is helping him strategize. See?
thank you.
There, that's how you do it.
I should just eat the freaking chip now. Just get it over with.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting fast. Oh, you have to do it quicker.
Yeah, Brad could be the most, like, insane. You hear him on those buttons?
Patience. You gotta be patient.
He's really getting into
A
it.
couple times I get up time when it's going down.
Listen to that.
Project. Yeah, there you go. Watch it.
That's not a good sound for guys.
Man,
Got him.
The iiRcades are strong. And if you don't believe it, listen
Oh!
to Brad
Oh, he got
beating the
a green.
crap out of those buttons. I'm probably going to pass on this one.
There's 5 different worlds.
Oh,
I can appreciate it, but I'm probably going to pass only because,
oh wow, look at the green. Okay, let's switch. Go on.
yeah, no, it looks cool. Only reason I'm going to pass is because there's some other, like, adventure type games like this that I would rather play first.
There's secret chests. Okay, remember this isn't the Atari age though. The technology.
Look, you're way too nice. I would have been.
Oh, hold on, I gotta keep looking at the chip. Cuddles, you're gonna get me in trouble tonight. Relax, dude.
See if I can run to the second boss. Oh, he went for a swim.
Oh my God.
It is impressive,
Okay,
like
that's
color
good, man. That's good.
palette wise for a ColecoVision game.
Oh, what am I doing? Distracted.
I'd rather eat a chicken than listen to the rest of the thing, to be honest.
Cuddles, could you run through a list of games you'd rather play?
Oh, Saturn comes in.
That music is horrible.
The music's a little raw. It's very high pitch.
Yeah,
It's not. It might just be my microphone. It doesn't sound bad.
We're just joking around, bro.
Man, it's it's 8-bit.
yeah, but it could have been done better. Like,
Well, they
have you
probably
ever listened
are.
to the Mega Man 2 soundtrack.
They probably are restricted to.
Well, Mega Man is NES. This is way before that. This is Atari level technology.
Oh yes, I remember it's.
I'm not even putting Kev's comment up because that would be causing drama.
Oh, come on.
I was right with the comment. Oh shit. Okay, you gotta take them off, man. This is painful.
I want to see the boss.
This is freaking painful.
Brad, please stop before I gotta eat this chip.
You please
Get
stop.
to the boss. Oh, 2 lives.
Oh no!
Okay, that's it. Please.
All right,
Games
everyone, look for Papa Brad's review on this game.
Dude, game,
I like it. Y'all are crazy.
when you're in Guantanamo, if you're a prisoner, real loud.
We're just being stupid, Brad. I can't give my review until I play it.
Shit. I bet console fanboys in this. Like, Brad, ain't that it?
Well, one thing I can say is like I'm glad the enemies don't respawn when you move back and forth. The old game.
Cuddles, I can't say anything because we all loved Adventure, and that was like basically just running a square through the same maze and putting the ladder over it.
They didn't have anything else for you. It was like, wow, look at this.
So,
You can actually-
like, if this was actually on ColecoVision when ColecoVision was out, this would have been like the craziest adventure you would have ever had.
The only one I liked was Carnival. That was the only one I played over and over.
I'm Goofyfoot. I won't be doing a review of Princess Quest, but Papa Brad.
Papa Brad is an 8 out of 10.
No, he already did one. He's gonna drop it, at some point, so you can check it out. I don't know. It's like there's a lot of ColecoVision fans, so
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of cool that they're getting to get some new ColecoVision games. I was personally hoping for some ColecoVision games that were on ColecoVision when it was out, but it's cool with the homebrew every once in a while.
So y'all thoroughly enjoyed that one.
Yeah, Brad, your mic is loud, dude.
Dude,
No,
it's almost off.
we were just laughing only because
It's like
trying to
on
stay-
one.
Really?
Maybe it's not
Yeah.
your mic. I
It's
think
nuts.
coming through
It
another-
really was loud.
It
Let me
doesn't
check my
I'm-
settings in StreamYard.
No, that's good. You're good right there.
Yeah, right now it's coming through the mic.
But I'm just trying. I can't
How
help
about now?
myself
Is it better?
sometimes. It's
Yeah,
good.
now it's normal.
Okay.
And I'm trying to stay out of trouble tonight because I don't want
Maybe
to.
one of those ships before the
I
night.
don't
was
have to
over.
do
I
this.
shared those on Facebook, the ones I want you to see, and because we know we got a couple lurkers in there, you know.
We got some good Mike Hawk Hertz says this should be the theme song for the One Update show. That's a pretty good comment.
Yeah.
Longest level 1 in arcade history.
Yeah, those, right?
I watched that show. I caught a little late,
say one
but
thing
I
about
watched
this
the replay.
game.
Yeah, go
Let me
ahead.
say one thing about this game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has 5 levels. You get 7 lives. There's no continues. There's no extra lives. I didn't even make it to the second boss. So, like, you know, retro games like this, part of the challenge is to see if you can beat it. And it's going to be tough to beat this game.
Like a little kid. He loves it.
I love it. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I know it's very old, but I mean, I like Atari games. So this is in my wheelhouse. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm going to beat this game. And I'll probably post a video of it when I do, but it's going to be hard.
Well, yeah, that one.
No continues, no extra lives.
That one's right now.
Don't say
Currently,
anything
it's not
negative.
on my list.
Don't say anything negative, or you got to eat the chip.
No, that's just not. It's not on my list of games to play right now.
That's right. It's not on my radar.
There's a couple of other adventure series that I have and I want to play, you know. But maybe at some point. I had held out on that Spunky's Car game for a while, and then you guys kept showing it. I was like, screw it, you know. Let me try it. It's pretty cool, you know. I haven't run through the whole thing yet, but those homebrew games, that's kind of like if you like that, you would love the iiRcade. You get a lot of cartridges with like 18 games on it, on all stuff like that, and you get to play it with the controller. Which sometimes
how many ColecoVision games are there though? Like what, 10?
No, there's a lot.
No, like 30 or something.
Yo,
There's a lot.
imagine this back in the day, Cuddles.
I want to say 30.
When I got ColecoVision, that was the best version of the best home version of Donkey Kong and Zaxxon that you can play.
Yeah,
like it was very close.
Right on the iiRcade, those
very close to the arcade. So if you had that if you had that in your house, you were like the king of the block. Everybody wanted to come over and play that.
Now to me, I look at the chart and it says that the ColecoVisions are like 298 and like really low. So I think if they gave a sale.
There's like 32 ColecoVision games right now in the iiRcade store. 32
ColecoVision games for $40. I think they would do pretty well with sales, and they wouldn't lose any money. You know.
Yeah,
you don't have any of the ColecoVision games, Cuddles. You're just waiting for the one game.
I just want Carnival, and if Zaxxon ever came out, but.
There's some fun games in there. Venture's good. Frenzy's good.
Slurpee's
good.
And I was like,
Bump and Jump is fun. Antarctic Adventure. They have a lot of good
Antarctic Adventure with the penguin.
They have the one where I used to have where you steal the paintings.
Jungle Hunt. Jumpman Jr.
Hunt, I had that.
They got some good ones. Choplifter. Choplifter.
But
I mean, you got to keep in mind these games are like they're ancient. I mean, these are games from the 80s.
I did announce last week that the Friday night arcade show is going to have a one night, ColecoVision competition. So everyone's going to get to pick their favorite ColecoVision game that wants to be involved, and we're all going to have to play them, and we're going to add up all the scores and see who could become the champion at playing all those games. I would say don't pass up on Miner 2049, or even
that's a good one.
It's like an old game. Like that's a lot of fun. Cuddles.
But how much is it? How much is it?
It's that
ColecoVision had a lot of good arcade ports. The original ColecoVision.
Their most expensive ColecoVision games are $4.99, and then I think because they know the ones that were the bigger titles. And so they charge a little bit more, but then the average ones, I think they charge like $2.99.
ColecoVision Donkey Kong was so much better than the Atari 2600. It was like night and day.
But they don't have Donkey Kong. They don't have Zaxxon.
And they're not going to be able to get those licenses. That's Sega, Nintendo.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
the problem.
Come on. You know how much they're going to want for that?
But who brought up the sales thing was Jeff. He was the one who brought up the sales thing, and then I guarantee you they made a lot of sales when they lowered the prices.
Mm-hmm.
So besides the ColecoVision, what other console would you like to see iiRcade add to the collection?
Dreamcast.
Yeah, that would
that would be the hottest
that
one.
would be amazing. Dreamcast, like those games
Anything
still
on the
hold up
Dreamcast
till today.
You know, any of the major games that were popular on the Dreamcast. I mean, I still play that. I play Dreamcast. I play Atari.
Turbo graphics would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking more of like the older stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You think that we can
3DO?
run Dreamcast on this thing?
Yeah, no problem.
Of course.
No problem.
Yeah.
It's not the machine. It's the matter of getting the licenses.
Yeah.
Dreamcast has some like really good shoot 'em ups too.
Mm-hmm.
And some really good like third person run around like shoot 'em up type games, like action ones.
Power
Really
Stone. There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. You never know what's gonna happen in the future, but I wouldn't I don't know.
Like,
I don't think Dreamcast will ever happen.
I like the Genesis, but I mean the game I really enjoyed was a football game, Madden Football '93. I mean, I would get Madden Football '93. Cyberball's great. Kevgret has the machine to play it online. It's not a good single player game though. I mean, when I had the Sega Genesis, I played a lot of sports games more than anything else. NHL Hockey '94. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Swingers.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah, they
saw
were
that
like,
movie.
yeah, they were playing it and then they started fighting. Yeah.
Which will be saying Neo Geo, but we pretty much already have Neo Geo. They don't just have it broken down into a Neo Geo category, but we have a lot of Neo Geo games.
Kevgret knows. I think NHL '94 was better than '93, but Madden '93 was better than Madden '94.
So Brad played a game from the iiRcade Cuddles. I know you always love to recommend Steam games.
Yeah,
I actually have one.
I gave you a list.
I know you gave me a big list tonight. I probably can't show them all, but I do have Terraflame.
Yeah,
all ready to play. I have a little demo of it.
Okay, because
you could probably I can let me get my controller.
It's a Terrarin. The developer is Terrarin Games.
Yeah,
and
yeah, this is
they're like one of those small. They get very. It's a sort of a small hidden gem indie house. They have 3 really good shmups. Terraflame is their most modern, their most recent one. So I haven't played this one.
I'm gonna try to see if I can get this to work here.
I have Moon Dancer and another one.
All right, so
you played arcade.
It's not going to let me play arcade normal. This is a demo of it because you always like to show.
Yeah, the trailers.
Like the trailers. I figured let's play one.
Okay.
So it's only going to let me play this. So here we go.
You have any sound?
All right. So what do I got going on here? Oh, this is going to be all right. I have to look at the main screen because there's like a little bit of a lag.
Okay. Yeah. That's the issue.
All right, I'm gonna be screwed. Hold on.
But it's not lagging on your
My
end.
microphone and my camera are blocking me. No, it's not. It's not lagging. But I was watching don't
worry about us. Just
a second behind.
Yeah, you got to pick up the bonuses. Don't let the bonus go by.
Now I'm trying to play it, and I'm blocked.
But this is
have you played this one, Cuddle? So did you just watch
No, I haven't. I have the other ones, but I haven't played this one. This is their newest one. It came out, I think, in December.
Kevgret says this game is okay. I mean, it's no Princess Quest, but I mean, come on.
Princess Quest.
Wow. Hold on. I got to move my screen a little bit and try this. This is weird. All right.
Yeah, they have.
Try this one more
And
time.
I think
Cuddles.
these would work really well on the iiRcade. I think SHMUPS work the best on the iiRcade.
Yeah, I love the shmups on the iiRcade. They got a lot of good ones. And they get more.
Yeah, this is a company they could go after, and you could say Brooklyn recommended it.
Can never have too many. I'm just glad we're getting more games.
The one I recommended to Brooklyn is Soapstar, SOPHSTAR.
That looks really good. I'll try to see if I could show a video of that.
Yeah. You know what you got to do is show it like in the lowest resolution, like 240p, and it'll it won't stutter like that. But how's
I guess on this one you could shoot in all different directions depending on, I guess, what button you hit.
How's the music though?
It's not bad.
Yeah. This is a company I think we could get all three.
This isn't terrible. You know, it's a cool little game.
Yeah. Pick up your.
Now this isn't the arcade version. This is like a point.
Yeah.
They only let you do this.
You know, I like when you have to pick up the diamonds or whatever, like the crystals. I like that. Instead of just shooting, you pick up the crystals. Usually, like to pick up the crystals, you have to stop firing on most of these games. Stop firing, I think, and then you pick up the crystals. That's like the standard formula.
Yeah, this game seems like almost like a 90s type game.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you know, there are different time periods of video games for sure.
But a lot of the companies are going after that.
Yeah.
And they're trying to, you know, with optimized graphics. And
how much is this game?
I don't know, $15. I'd
pay
$10.
You crazy Cuddles.
15? Is it 10? I think it's 15. I'd pay 15 on the iiRcade for this. No problem, man. For a game that I you know, like a newer modern shmup any day.
I think we'll take that off the screen here. Yeah, game over.
Game over.
It's cool.
Jeff?
It's cool. There's.
What do you think, Nix?
I was a little blocked, so I didn't give the best.
I would pay $15
display
for
of the game.
I would on the iiRcade. I pay 15 easily.
Yeah,
easily because I there's a replayability factor. You know.
Let me show you one. You guys keep talking while I find this. There's one that I got when I actually bought Saturn on Steam. It came with two other games, and one of them was like also a shoot 'em up type game, but it has like a different style to it. It's like you got to keep getting like multiplying and going to the music and stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I hate those. Yeah, I know what you mean though.
All right, so
but
you guys,
Dead Cell's like one of the top selling games, and that's a $15 game. I think people are willing to pay $15 for that Terraflame.
This one is called.
I wouldn't even think twice about it.
This one's called Tech Beat Heart.
Oh yeah, I told you about that one. I did a video on that one.
All right, well I have it here.
I paid $1 for that game.
Yeah, I got it as part of the pack. So
yeah.
Wow, this thing is cranking in my headphones. I don't know how loud this is going to be when I put it up, but
I have Tech Beat Heart. I did
let's
a video
see.
on the Cuddles Arcade channel.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just moving it.
The music is incredible. There's no way you could hear the music, huh?
You know, one of the things for us retro gamers, though, when we look at games too, is like, you know, that game was $5. How long will it take me with that Princess game to be able to get all 5 levels and beat the game?
I think this is one that Brad would really like. So check this one out, Brad.
It's tough. This game is really tough, though. I play normal mode.
This is Tech Beat Heart?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it already. You know a game that I love that has
Nice
like Rez. Have you ever played Rez on the Dreamcast?
This is like
It has like a really cool like backgrounds like that.
so your hitbox is only like that green dot, really,
Mhm.
like for them to kill you.
Dude, it's got the triangles. Is this Illuminati approved?
Like when I get to 100, I'm happy. Because
Does this game send you like subliminal
32
messages?
kills right now. I mean, I wouldn't.
Oh, the backgrounds mess with your eyes big time.
Oh yeah.
But like,
Oh, I don't know what I missed, but I screwed up.
yeah, 47 kills.
Absolutely. Now there's a game, Rez. That would
Am
be a
I
game
out?
I'd love to see on iiRcade with the good music.
Yeah,
That's it.
and that's it. You just start over, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Hold on. Let me try
That'd be
this
the
one more
kind
time.
of title
But,
I would like.
That's not a game.
love Rez.
Really,
I think this one would be better than the one that you just recommended there, Cuddles. What do you think?
no way.
You don't think this one's better?
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Wow,
that
this is
looks
crazy.
amazing.
Terror Flame. That was
I'm
the
screwed
first
already.
time I
Look, I'm
saw
out.
Terror Flame, but I love the Terror Ring games, man. I would pick Terror.
The hell, man.
That's how it goes.
Why was it harder that time?
I'm telling you, if you get 100, I think there's the red pill, the blue pill. They do different things.
Look, so it's not even like the same game every time because
yeah, no,
there's
exactly.
way more bullets now.
You got to pick up the red pill or the blue pill, whichever one they drop.
I guess that's gonna drop some sort of like weapon upgrade.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
here we go.
Like, I liked it. I played it for a couple hours.
Oh snap! Do you see that?
Yeah,
That sword.
but that's
pretty-
not
pretty
something
cool.
like high on my wish list or anything.
Mhm.
So this is really a point scoring game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
Wow,
Yeah.
this is
and
this
It's like
is
a
hard.
game like this with
There's no load-
leaderboards. A
there's
game
no
like this
load-
with leaderboards, people are going to play it on iiRcade.
yeah.
People love leaderboards.
Oh, I think
and
it would
leaderboard
sell
chasing.
well. It would sell well. The music is
What do I got here?
you can hear the music.
Leaderboards
You
are
can
always
hear
a good
anything.
added
But the music is
bonus,
everything.
added
Like,
feature
the
to any
music
game.
is amazing.
really
Yeah, this
help
is come
push
on, Cuddles. This
competition.
is way better than that
Oh,
game.
no,
that
That's
I
the
Hey,
game
just
I was
played.
thinking. Polybius. It's Polybius.
And I own this one.
Yeah, Polybius is what it reminds me
I
of.
like Terror Flame already. I want
It's
to
like
get Terror
is this game sending you subliminal messages? It's Illuminati
wait-
approved.
I'll wait for
There's
the
more
hour.
triangles. We need some more triangles in there.
Oh, I missed. What's
Get the
that?
pill. Get the pill. Oh, get the blue pill. Let's see what it's a sword. Okay. Did you get 100 yet? I get happy when I get 100. I'm like, okay, I got 100. Remember, your hitbox is only the green.
What do you think, Brad?
It looks good. I like that. I like this one. This looks good. I like this one better than the first one.
What? Oh my god!
Yeah, I do too.
But I did like, what was the shmup that you did a while back that you did a video on? I like that one a lot too. That you showed. You made a video on it, Cuddles.
Oh snap!
I gotta look on my
What
YouTube.
do we got going on here?
'Cause I'm never on there. I
We
just
got a boss. We got boss action. Got the metal. Wow, that's cool. It's almost like a heart. The sword, is that when you use your bomb attack?
I don't know how good this weapon is for what I'm. Oh, I am so screwed.
Wow, look at the bullets. Oh, it slows down when you're about to get
That's it,
hit.
game over.
It's like
Game
it's like
over,
it slows
man.
down. It's like you have no way out. You're going to die.
Yo, that's
You get to
crazy,
see your
right?
death in slow
Yeah,
motion.
that looks pretty good.
That one is called Tech Beat Heart. If you're looking for that
Goofyfoot says
on
he likes
Steam.
vertical over side scrolling. Side scrolling's hard to do
don't
well.
care
Like
either.
Defender does side scrolling well, Galacticon does side scrolling well, but side scrolling is a little harder, I think. Vertical is easier to design.
I like that one. That's like I said, that's more of a score chaser because that is not an easy game. You just get
Yeah, I would play
One
either of those
life,
games like with a
one chance.
leaderboard though. I'd play either of those games.
that kind of reminds me of Saturn in a shoot 'em up style. You know, like it's it's different. But yeah, that's cool. And I got that one for pretty much for free. I bought Saturn and they threw that one and this other one in this kind of like 80s racer type game.
Cuddles, do I have to go on your channel to tell you your own video? Let me go on your channel real quick.
Okay.
I'll tell you the one that you did I thought looked really good.
Raging Blaster. That's a terror in let's see, it's 320.
Next tonight, you know what we're gonna be playing for the 1 quarter challenge? We're gonna be playing Stormblade. So,
Stormblade.
yeah, it's a really good shoot 'em up on the iiRcade. If you don't have it, I think that you will enjoy it. If you don't pick it up, I know Papa Brad has it because he has every game, so I'm going to play against him. I think I'm going to have a tough time. Cuddles, I'm glad you're here too because Stormblade, if you don't know about it, you're going to learn about it tonight. This is a good one.
Stormblade.
Yeah. Yeah, you might find a new game.
Super
So,
XYX.
Oh yeah, that one's it's a tough
That
game.
one looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Super
very good.
XYX.
It's very tough.
Looks cool.
Very tough game. There's a lot of games like I have like that, but a lot of them
That
are,
was one that you showed. I thought looked pretty cool.
right now I'm in the middle of a game called Operation Steel, and I like that one. You know, it's okay, but I could get pretty far with it. That's what I like about it. Let me see. I have 2.6 hours, and I just played it pretty much last night and today.
Yeah, Stormblade is great, and Stormblade is super hard to beat because when you get to the end, there's no continues. You have to beat the end boss straight up. Continuing.
Look up Operation Steel. Maybe
You want me to look it up on Steam?
yeah, because you'd have to no look. Well, yeah, there's actually a demo. I think I played the demo before I purchased it. But I think, yeah, the demo lets you play a little bit. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I'm not going to download. Well, I can download it pretty quick,
It's
but I'm not going to download it in the middle of us being live here, Cuddles.
But
We
yeah,
I want you to see Stormblade. I'll actually start off tonight on the 1 quarter challenge, and I'll go first.
Okay.
I think Papa Brad already pretty much beat this game because I remember your review on it. So I might be up for a challenge tonight.
It's been a while. I haven't played it in a long time.
That's good. So
I'm super rusty.
I have a shot.
So you have a good chance. I am super rusty.
So I'm gonna get ready. You guys get ready too. I'm gonna switch over to my iiRcade.
I'll talk about other things.
And I'm gonna get Stormblade ready for the 1 quarter challenge. I will be going first, and then Brad,
So-
you wanna go after me?
So there's big news that's what I thought I heard in one of the streams, that there's big news to be released to be revealed next week, or like it's gonna happen next week with the iiRcade. I don't know. I'm not supposed to. I heard it in another
No,
stream.
they did say that they were going no show today, but more games coming out, and I think that they're gonna have a show next week.
Oh, okay.
I am aware of something that's going on that
Top secret.
I'm really happy about. Yeah. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna
Hold on.
spread it.
Okay,
Nice.
UI. You can't say. Okay, so I think the biggest news would be UI, or like where you could find your friends and play online. You know, like they'd get out of alpha, they go to beta, or they release a modern retro title like desktop basketball.
I just think if people know what I know, like most YouTubers would right away go out there and put it out there. But
Yeah.
I kind of want to wait for them to do it because I kind of know what they're gonna do to really surprise people.
Oh, Operation Wolf. UI.
People are gonna be happy.
Shit, that would be awesome. The
Um,
UI and Operation Wolf. Oh shit,
Yeah, that would be a big drop if that was at the same
the
time.
biggest week.
But they
IRCade.
probably have to do a firmware update to do that anyway, to enable the light gun support.
Yeah.
So it's going to come with a firmware update
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna switch over to the sound from the iiRcade.
Operation Wolf for
I'm
sure.
gonna fire up Stormblade, do my 1/4 challenge. If we can do this, if you guys don't mind, I know you can pick between 3 or 4 different characters. So if I choose one character, try to choose a different one so we could check out all the different ships that you can use.
What I don't like with the UI is that sound like somebody slamming.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh,
That
whoosh.
noise
Yeah,
is
I
like
hate that.
annoying. It needs to be like a pleasant noise.
Yeah, or no.
I think they
noise.
should change the noise to the
Doesn't need a noise.
to that noise from that new ColecoVision homebrew game.
That would be good, yeah.
Driving nuts. Oh, throw the iiRcade out the window.
Dude, I don't know. I like the music in Princess Ghost. I like it.
Well,
I'm gonna say.
we heard it like,
Y'all
dude,
want
it
me
was
to change my?
it was freaking cranking, Brad. So
Maybe my
well,
mic.
I'll
Was
have
too-
to play the.
That whoosh
It
sound
must
is
have been my
horrible.
microphone.
I'll have to play it on the gold because the gold puts out a lot of bass.
Hey,
Yeah.
Heck, the
especially
game's stolen.
when you have the volume up and you're switching
Oh
games.
snap! Was that drama? Do I have to eat this damn chip? No, that
Listen,
wasn't that
when
bad.
You enter the
Wasn't
game.
that bad?
When you enter the game, that's the worst one. Boom. I don't like.
Oh
the
yeah, that
echoes.
whoosh.
It needs to
There
be
you
like
go.
something pleasant, man.
Truxton 2. Little
Yeah,
Truxton
yeah,
2 there on the screensaver.
Could
It
I
be
play a
like an
video
old
game here
school-
tonight?
No,
I want to
we're
play
not-
some
Noise
iiRcade
Pollution
stuff.
Quest.
We're talking. You're playing.
Is Brooklyn
All right,
under
go ahead and talk.
NDA? Kevgret wants to know: Are you under NDA?
No.
Dude?
So, like an actual game sound from like a shmup would be nice too. To like when you're
Mhm.
switching,
Yeah.
like an old school game sound. But yeah, the sound when you enter the game, that's the worst one, especially if your speakers are up. Zoop.
But that's how cool I am, Kevgret. Even though I'm not under NDA, being grown up in Brooklyn, I'm not a rat.
Noise.
Yeah.
And
that's
I don't
right.
want to spoil stuff.
Yeah.
I have this.
I'd rather not know. I like.
I know
being
what I
surprised.
know, and I know this is for a fact. But I'm not putting it out there. But people are gonna be happy when it happens. All right, I'm gonna play some Stormblade now. So let's get this 1/4 challenge started. 1/4 only, no practice runs, one shot, high score
One shot,
wins.
1/4.
Let's get
do it.
ready.
Brooklyn's
for the
been playing
1/4
this game
challenge.
all week.
No, I haven't.
He's been practicing.
Here we go.
He picks the
Do this.
games.
Is there ultimate continues with this one?
doing good. We got 2 lives left.
So, Brad, are there news like
Down to 1 life. Using his special. Good. Pass the first boss. Good job.
Everybody can hear my mic. Is my mic working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
It's got the game sound kind of loud, but I can hear you.
Okay, so does this have like unlimited continues or like continues or like does it when you die you die?
I couldn't hear that.
Oh, you can hear me?
I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, does this have unlimited continues or like?
Oh no, yeah, it does to a point. Once you get to the end boss, you don't get any continues when you get to the end. But it'll let you get right to the last boss of the game, and then no more continues. You have to actually beat the game.
But I suck at SHMUPS, so I like to get to further stages.
Yeah, it does allow you to continue up till the very end. At the end, you cannot quarter your way through this game. You have to beat the last boss for real.
That was the 1/4 challenge. So what's the score? Like,
where's the score?
Oh, it's gonna show you that too.
There it is, right there.
What's my score?
193,900.
Excellent
All right, someone
job.
write that down while I put my initials in.
193,900.
All right, not a bad run. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Brad, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Papa Brad, ready to take the 1/4 challenge. What do you think, Cuddles, right? Pretty awesome game.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Very similar to like Batsugun SP.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to get some more modern shmups though. I like those more.
Is Brad using the same ship as me? He's cheating. Well, I should let him start over. He didn't follow the rules.
Oh, I have to pick a different ship. Hold on.
Yeah.
What happened?
Brad, you get to start over, man. Choose a different ship.
Look at this old guy.
All right.
Old guy. I'm the old geezer.
I had a pretty decent score. At the end, I knew I was in trouble, so I just went for it and started, just using up every bomb I had just to try to get as much points at the end.
See, I like when you could collect diamonds. Like with the old games, you can't collect. You could collect the pill at least, though.
A lot of cave games do that.
Yeah, I love cave.
Like hundreds of them will be raining down.
Mushi Masa, whatever that's called. I love that one.
So firepower on Brad ship.
Awesome.
But
Kind
there's
of
a
impressive
satisfaction
too.
I love this game. It's a good one.
Yeah, a lot of replay value also with all those 4 different playable characters.
Yeah.
Get Princess Quest and get this. This would be my higher pick for me. But I do like retro games.
Because I know, we both really love the modern stuff, but you gotta give respect to games like this from the 90s. Like this is so highly impressive, even to this day to me. Like watching this.
Yeah. I know Brad is a big fan of iiRcade. I think if we got that, he'd
Come on.
That's wow, look at that. Look at his power up.
And iiRcade does get a lot of the shmup YouTubers, they
Yeah.
give a lot of credit.
That's in a lot of people's top 10s. That's the one where you have to constantly keep switching like colors to avoid certain bullets.
Hell yeah!
Nice job, Brad. You blew right through that.
Look at this old geezer.
So you could. So if you didn't use a lot of bombs, you can get some bonus at the end for conserving the bombs. Look how well this plays, and it's very smooth when you play.
Shmups play the best on the iiRcade.
Correct, but they can only play as good as they played in the arcade. And this one plays really smooth. Like I can compare this one to like when you play Strikers.
Yeah.
And when you play Batsugun.
Yeah.
Get him. What'd you get? 196?
I'm at 193,900.
Up on it.
You're at 181,100.
Yes. Here comes the Invisibles with Stealth Bomber.
You're up to where I lost, so that has some good firepower.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Not doing what I did, not wasting
There
his
it goes.
bombs. Yeah.
All right, Brooklyn, you're toast.
Yeah. Yeah, you just took me out.
See, this is I could watch this game for a while. This game is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a great review on this game too. Check out my channel. I got a nice review on this one.
Part of when they do the UI over for the iiRcade, I really think they need to figure out a better way to show people and showcase what is already on the iiRcade. I know we try to do that.
Games that are on the iiRcade.
We try to do that here on our shows, but a lot of times, like just looking at a still picture in the store doesn't do the games justice.
Oh yeah, okay. The games you own, you mean?
No, the games that you don't own.
But
I really think that in the new UI, they should have in the menu they should have like a store menu, and it almost should be like a Coin Ops X, where even if you don't own the game, when you run over the game, it plays a video of it.
Yeah. No, I agree on that. And then you'd have to go to your PC to actually purchase it.
I think eventually it'll be built into the cabinet. People have been asking for that for a while. And actually,
you need a password because, like, for kids,
they'll probably sell more games like that.
Oh yeah,
good run, Brad.
Of course, it's easy.
Pretty good, not bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Boss.
It's the truth is, it's Tuesday night. I'm bored out of my mind, and I'm playing an iiRcade game. Okay, I'm done with that.
304-100.
I just go on the.
I'll put that in the chat.
And I see something else I'm interested. I'm like, oh, I like this game. We played this on Friday night on Brooklyn show. Let me pick this one up.
All right, Nick's got it in there.
304-100.
All right, let's switch over to Nick's.
This is a fantastic game.
Really good.
I think the sales, if they could figure out how to do it on the cabinet, they would sell a lot more because it's it's a process. You have to go to your computer, then go to the machine.
Yeah, I think if they had more games like this as pack-ins too, people would.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like getting Saturn as a pack-in was brilliant.
Yeah,
because the game is like literally when you walk up to and play it,
games are
it sells itself.
Let's be Alex.
This is a really good one.
Sorry, but this is a pack-in game. Oh, it'll suck.
We've got Gunbird. That's good, but I always forget it's on the iiRcade. But it's a good game. I like this better than Gunbird, though.
Yeah. The colors are nice too. The green airplanes and fighter jets, whatever. The colors are very clear. You can see,
all the ships have a really different firing mechanic. Like,
yeah, that's cool.
When I was playing it really shot good at diagonals. This one has the lasers in the front.
Are you still at your 1 quarter challenge or no?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So the strategy I used was like just to use my bombs on the boss to make sure I didn't die. But
Yeah.
if you can get away without using them, that's good. But you see, the boss has got some serious firepower. You can't take it with you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Wow, that's got
And
some
if you
decent
use it or lose it.
firepower.
yeah, if you make it to the next level, you always get more bombs in this game, at least.
Okay.
They're not too stingy with the bombs.
Another nice thing, I've heard a lot of people mention it, is being able to gift other iiRcade users games.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great. Like, let's say if there's something that, let's say I wanted to play a round of golf with Cuddles. He
Yeah.
doesn't have it, and I just like, yo, here you go, man. And I buy him the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be cool.
So big announcements next week. Big announcement. Okay. That's nice to know. Something to
I
look
didn't
Yeah.
say that.
Oh,
You said
yeah,
that.
you did. You said that.
Next week.
No, I didn't.
Next
week.
I just said
I think you-
I just said
That's
I am 100% aware of something else. I don't know when it's happening, but when it happens, people
That
are
sounds
going to
pretty
be
Yeah,
promising.
Nick's gonna end up winning.
pretty
Well,
happy.
Nick's gonna win this. He's doing good.
No, I got
He's-
no lives left.
Well, you got a good run going. You've
I
got
got a good run.
280,000. You're in striking range. All you got to do is make it long enough.
Operation Wolf, but I'm not
I just ran into it
overly
right
enthused
there.
with it, But
not a bad run. I
almost.
mean,
UI
we all
run.
we all pretty much got to the
bosses.
same place.
the
Yeah.
UI would be
How did he finish up?
the biggest thing.
He beat me.
286, 200. 286,
Hey,
200.
I-
Good game.
They know about that pizza game. Remember that pizza game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's getting really good reviews. Pizza Tower. They're
Pizza
calling
Tower.
it like a modern Wario game,
Yeah.
saying it's really frantic and fun.
Yeah. And that's
It's
something
getting
I
like
think-
overwhelmingly positive reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pizza Tower looks cool.
Yeah, it's a $20 game though.
$20 game. I'd pay it. I'd pay it.
Honestly, that one might play better on Steam. That looks more like it's better for a
Oh,
console controller.
PC.
I don't know how that, I don't know. Some of these games with too many buttons
Yeah.
get
Okay.
gets a little difficult.
Yeah.
I like these games where it's just like on the arcade where it's like one or two buttons
Yeah.
or a third button is your power up, and that's cool, but not constantly having to,
Yeah.
go between too
Well,
many buttons.
Yeah. The thing is with the Annalyn game, it's just the stick and one jump. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
That game would be
that
fantastic.
looks really good.
That would be another great retro modern to get.
Yeah. That would be a home run.
Yeah.
Cuddles.
Oh shit. That's
Sounded a little better there.
yeah, from far away.
I'd rather play like the whole series of games, the one that they have the cabinet for. I should show that one.
Go ahead.
You guys care if we play some more games?
Let's do it.
I mean,
I know I don't know, like I never know like the people that are watching. It's so weird. Like everyone's into games, but whenever you play games, everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm dipping."
yeah. Well,
People-
yeah, because
people
they're not
prefer
playing.
people prefer us, people talking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
conversation.
No, I think the talking is more entertaining, but no,
Yeah.
more.
Well, that's why I can
including
play.
everybody. Hey,
I
we
can
didn't
play,
even,
and you guys can talk.
say hello to all the guests. We need the hello
Mhm.
thing.
Who wants to say hi tonight?
I thought that was by Josh.
Nobody.
I'll do it. I'm not
You
afraid.
guys are
Okay.
rude. All right.
Take it over.
I'll Hello, got a lot of good people here. Hello, Mitchell B. Hello, Chris. Thanks for watching. Biggie D's Arcade. Kevgret. Goofyfoot. What's up, bro? Got Double Down. 11. Let's see. Scrolling. Got Rich Dello. 2 Die 4. The King of Modders. Bobby Vu. Good to see you.
We get ready to switch. Keep saying hi to people, Brad, while I
We just have the Rexer show pop on. So
Kevgret. He's running Windows 95.
Yeah.
He loves the old school.
We just played Stormblade was the game we just played, Rexer.
You took it tonight, Brad.
I did win this one. Yay.
Yeah, I had a feeling
believe it.
You were going to have a good chance.
Nick's must have let me win. That's the only way I won. It won't happen again, I'm sure.
I gotta wake up early, man. Thank you so much for having me. I don't really have the HDMI cable hooked up, but I appreciate it.
We don't have you, man, because you're part of the show, man.
I know I'm part of the show, but like you said, Nick's, hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You don't have to like give excuses.
Yeah, I know. We'll be here for a little bit more. I wanna show the game that I would rather be playing than this.
Oh, dude, those shows.
ColecoVision Home.
Yeah,
That's not
awesome.
Stop
This
laughing,
game-
Cuddles. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Hey.
That fucking shit.
This is the worst game.
I challenge you to get to the end of this game.
Dude, I
There's
challenge
5
myself to
levels.
listen to
There's
that
5
music.
levels. I haven't beaten the
Music
second
is
level yet.
horrible. I can't even listen to the music. Play some Saturn, man. Saturn is always welcome.
What game is he going for?
Ninja Kids is you want to watch? You want to play Ninja Kids? That's a good one to watch. I played that in Chicago at the Galloping Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That arcade looks really awesome. Was it pretty
Ninja Kids has good music. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Ninja Kids.
Keep scrolling.
Diver Boy, that's
got a lot of games.
that free game that you get.
So is this like the problem that people have with having to like scroll through the games too much? How do you
the
think they can
UI.
fix that?
And when you have all the games, it's even
Your
worse.
favorite list.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hate the oval. The
Versus
oval-
Cuddles knows with Papa Brad, he has too many favorites. So my favorites list would be like still too big. That's a really limited.
But they show the game in the background. It's just I don't like the oval with the IIR. It
Reminds me of the PS3. Did you have a PS3?
Yeah,
Because it was just like this, the bar kind of
I
thing.
think Windows 8. Remember Windows 8? It was kind of like squares, and I don't know. I think it was Windows 8. I like that UI. But the sounds have got to go. And then when you start up the cabinet, there's no sound. But it has to be a pleasant sound, like.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I'm going to play. I'm going to play Sydney Hunter. Which one are you trying? I'm not going to play the new one, but we got Sydney Hunters and the Caverns of Death.
Okay. Now this is a really good ColecoVision homebrew.
And then we got Sydney
Hunter
Hunter.
to the top of the top.
Oh, this is the old one.
And the Sacred Tribes. Which one came first?
The new one.
No, I know the new one. That's more modernized graphics.
This is
Yeah. These
I'm gonna
really
play a
push
little
the
bit of this.
ColecoVision
Just
as
check it
well.
out.
It's kind of similar to wait a minute.
Look at that good looking game.
What game is this? This is Sydney Hunter? It looks like the same game as the other one. But the music's better. Yeah, I like that. It's not bad. It's like the MIDI, M-I-D-I.
Mhm. Once again, you got to keep in mind the limitations of like using ColecoVision hardware.
Yeah, they couldn't fulfill music. Even Mark, UK, not going to happen anytime soon. Game as well watching the community at the iiRcade setup you guys have over there.
Brooklyn, can you turn down the volume just a little bit on
Yeah.
the game? Just a little bit.
Yeah. That's the thing with the ColecoVision. The music sucks.
But compared to Atari, it was good. Atari could just do like bleeps and bloops.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
The Atari had very limited sound. Very limited.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a step forward at that time period.
I'm disappointed. Brooklyn's not eating that chip. I wake up with heartburn. With that chip. What the hell? Oh, you hear this? Okay, I like those sounds. Those are the kind of sounds like when you're switching the games. Make a nice sound like that. What do you guys say? Where you going? You give it up? Oh, okay, you gotta go down? Okay.
Got that toad. There we go. Finally got it into me. That boomerang. Oh no! Lava's rising.
Oh, I'm rising. Taking through seven gun cover. Here's at the moment, I suppose cheap options with chipping is all messed up. Yeah, on with the gaming. Brad, would you buy KC Munchkin if they came out with KC Munchkin? Brad, can you hear me? Nix, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Would you buy KC Munchkin if they came out with KC Munchkin?
Check it out.
Yeah. It was Magnavox Odyssey Pac-Man.
Nice.
I think a lot of people have a lot of memories with that one.
You have to find Mr. Potato Head. What room did you miss? I'm glad this game doesn't have a time limit. Just explore at your leisure.
Brad, there's a game called Ice Nasty. That's a very good game, and it's sort of like this, but it's much better. Let me see.
Look at that. I suck so bad I can't even figure out the second puzzle.
Well, go down. Because, yeah, you don't want to get hit by that thing.
All right, I'm going to show now the modern one that they did. So they did 3 of these. And they actually have this is a game where they have an iiRcade with a skin of the new one. So I'll show you where how far this game has come. But this game, what's sick about this, the entire size of this one and the second one are like the entire game is like 1 megabyte. So they built it all off the old graphics, but it's really good. And you see how they even have it where when you complete a level, you can't just continue. You have to take down the code like you used to have to do back in the days.
Check out that.
I'm going to fire up the new one.
I know, but like later on, check out that game. It's like old school, but it's real good.
Well, but I think that this one is way better done than the one that came out today. This one's a lot of fun. Yeah. And it's pretty tricky, and you got to figure out a lot of puzzles while playing it. So I'm gonna show you the new one. They really did a good job on this one.
Yeah, I have the new one. Big improvement. I had this before I actually purchased the iiRcade. I haven't even played it on the iiRcade yet. I bought it during the Christmas month. I played it on my It's the newest. It's real good. Excellent. I think it's getting overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Gotta go into the purple. That's up on the controller.
The one on the left. The one on the left is the one you should be going in, I think.
gotta go into the purple. Get there.
Yeah, that door on the left. 0 skulls to open up.
Go in the purple. What is he doing? Go in the purple. Brooklyn, go in the purple. Purple fire. Press up one.
The other door.
I can hear you. So tell me what to do.
Well,
The other door.
Yeah, go in the other door. Then the one that says 0 skulls with the purple fire, and go up with the stick or whatever it is.
All right. I'm gonna switch back over to the game sound, but I'm gonna take your guys' advice. Just tell me.
Yeah. You got to go into the room. That's where the maze is. It doesn't matter which one it is.
It's great. There we go. Alright, time to go exploring. Oh, I like that. Nice sound effects of that. The looting.
You don't have this game, Nick?
No, I don't.
This is one of the best games on the iiRcade.
It's gonna be on the wish list.
What much the best? I love the wall. This is much fun. I had to before I had the iiRcade. It's a great game. That's your save spot.
Yeah, it's sort of like a Metroid S type game.
Where you die.
Yeah. I guess you have to find stuff to help you proceed.
Yeah, you know, like it's like a key or a ring. Break that other wall. Go up. Break that. Go up and break the wall. No. Break the wall.
There you go. There's the skull key up there, Brooklyn. Little platform. Oh. A little bit of knockback when you get hit by enemies. You gotta be careful you don't get knocked into that fire. Rocks that are down there to break, isn't there?
So yeah, see, that's a cool one, right?
It's very good.
Just-
It's a great
I'm-
game.
I didn't play much of that one because I want to beat the first two before I get to the new
Don't
one.
even worry about the first two. Play this one.
Yeah, but I know, like this one is way
Yeah.
more advanced.
Yeah.
But I want to play through the entire series.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
That's a
something
great
like
game.
that's why. So that's the reason why. Like I think of this game, and that's why I can kind of pass on the game today, because I still need to play through this, and I would rather play through this first.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I have to pick this one up.
Yeah, well, that's why they
That
that's
one,
why they did a custom skin on that one.
yeah, I'm very critical of games. That game was excellent. Excellent. You're not
Yeah.
going to be disappointed, Nick's.
Mm-hmm.
It's excellent.
I didn't realize that you even had that one, Cuddles.
Yeah, I haven't played it though. I have it. I bought it like with one of the sales when it was on.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that's one not for me to sit here playing during a live show. That's more like
Yeah,
because you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have to focus and figure out the.
It's a long game.
puzzles.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of backtracking and stuff like that as you get more powers.
It's excellent.
What's Brad doing?
It's
Is he playing the game too?
Yeah.
it's a top 10 game on the iiRcade for sure.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Let me lower the sound on the.
So now that you're not there and it's just Nick's.
I'm here.
Oh, console fanboy. He was like, man, I love the game Space Harrier. So I commented, oh, guess who has Space Harrier?
You just want me to eat this chip, right?
I'm like, he's like, oh man, I love Space Harrier. I wish the arcade one up would get Space Harrier. Yeah.
Hey, I'd play more of those games on here, but we can't. You know,
Space Harrier, you can only play a couple
they
times.
turn off the
Yeah.
HDMI. I'm not
Yeah.
the biggest fan of Space Harrier.
Yeah, no, I liked it the first run through, and I think I played it twice, or I might have quit because
I immediately got it because I had spoke about it on this show that I remember when that first came out, and that blew all our minds as kids because we never saw like that
yeah.
kind of perspective. You couldn't even get in front of
It
that
was all
game.
good, Cuddles. I
neighborhood.
ruined it. Why? Even though we are blocked, I still would have liked to hear his input. I missed his stream today. It was working. Who are we talking about?
They're kevgret and Rex are like blocked everywhere apparently.
Oh,
What is that, Brad? It's Cocaine Bear.
Oh boy.
Anyone want to play anything, or you want to put this show to bed tonight?
I gotta go to sleep,
Okay.
man. I gotta go to the VA in the morning on Saturdays to get my blood work.
All right. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Anything anyone want to say, or just want to like all sit here silently and just, like you know
I
like the
said
end
the
of,
name
like
you
the end of a very special episode of a show? It just ends silently, and then we just like
Yeah.
slowly fade the Friday night arcade
Yeah.
show on the screen.
That's about
It just goes away.
I don't think there's many people in here anyway.
I think on the final episode of this show, that's how it should end.
I think there's two people in here. We could just end it.
Either that, or I just like rage and knock all my home arcade machines over. I think that's a better way for me to end
Wait a second.
it. So I skated tonight, right? I behaved.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I will keep this here.
Big news next week. I'm
Big
looking forward
news.
to next Friday. I have something to look forward to. I like it.
What are you talking about? Big news? Why are you spreading rumors? What's
I
the big
came up
news?
with it because I don't know what the big news is, but I'm assuming.
I know Nix knows that I'm not joking with what I was saying. I know he can confirm it, but I asked him to keep it
Okay,
quiet.
okay, let's see.
I'm not showing
Okay,
you, Cuddles, because
okay.
you'll literally be on
No,
a
no,
live
no, no,
stream
no.
tonight.
Okay, new UI. To me, I want the new UI. That would be number one. The game, what's it called? Eventually, we're gonna get that game with the shooting. I'm like, okay, we're gonna eventually get that. I have so many games that I could play on Steam. But number one, the new UI. Number two, what's the other thing that people might think it is? I'd like an update with the new UI, to be honest.
There is an update coming soon. I thought it was already going to happen. So hopefully
Operation
next
Walker.
week.
My mind isn't working too well at this point. Goofy foot, yeah. Yeah, number one is a new UI with new sounds. And I'm looking forward to hearing the sounds.
I haven't participated in any competition.
Some sort of heavenly music coming on. Some heavenly music, like pleasant music.
Why we need to get more people participating on this show in some of the competitions. It's always us playing against each other.
Yeah.
We need to get more people involved.
Cuddles looks hungover. No, it's just called tiredness.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just not good at reaching out to people,
Yeah. So next week we're gonna have a new UI.
Stop it.
No,
Stop
lying. I'm lying. Don't think I'm just playing.
All I saw was no show today, but more games coming next week. It said games. It didn't say
next
game.
week we're gonna get Overwatch 2.
That's your favorite game, right?
Yeah, Overwatch was better than Overwatch 2, but they're getting better with Overwatch 2.
Am I even going to be here next week is the question. I got the PSVR 2 coming.
Oh, nice.
On Wednesday.
Yeah.
I might just put that thing on and never want to take it off from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I love VR. That's going to be next level.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be even better if I can find a copy of Gran Turismo somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that'll be nice.
Definitely, kevgret. And like I said, we got to throw something together. We got to do a little show. Just a straight PSVR 2 talk. Honestly, really what I want to do is I hope I can get my wife to try it out. It's probably like a 99.9% chance she won't. But hopefully I get her to try it out.
I'm fine with Saturn, man. It's fine.
Dude, Switchback on PSVR 2, dude, that is going to be so good.
Yeah,
it's
you got
a little delayed, but man.
Yeah, if you get dizzy, that's I like to try it out before I would.
You won't get dizzy on that because that one you're sitting on a roller coaster the whole time, and it's a shooting gallery. But they have integrated all the bells and whistles and all the things that the PSVR 2 can do into that game. Like it actually knows when you blink.
So it
tracks your eyes.
It's not PS5. It's PS4.
You got to have a you got to have a PS5.
Okay.
PS5 is what powers it.
Okay.
And also like kevgret saying Gran Turismo 7, you're going to be able to play in VR. Like it's next level stuff.
Yeah, you get sick if you're not used to playing VR with.
Yeah, you gotta get your VR legs.
You don't if you guys listen to me. I'll tell you, you got to just know what to play.
Walk around.
The stuff that will get you if you're not used to it is like when you're walking around in first person perspective and you're doing like smooth turn. Don't do smooth turn. That'll get you every time.
Okay.
But a lot of stuff that some of the games in the past when it first came out would just kill me. Like there were certain games, but I realized what it was is the technology wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
The refresh rates are getting so high now. They're figuring it out. And that's why you can play games now and you don't get the motion sickness.
Yeah, that's why I just
Much.
built a very powerful computer.
But you wouldn't get motion sickness with a wave shooter. A wave shooter, which they do a lot of in VR, you're basically standing in one place and everything's coming at you from all around you. So it's really the moving stuff. And I don't agree, like I don't like playing VR games where you hold your stick and then you see like where it glows on the ground, you let go and you appear there. I'm cool with without doing the smooth turning, just doing like, you turn and you turn, say like 90 degrees or what, you set it to whatever you like. The smooth turning will get you. But the rest of it, you should be fine, man. There are some amazing games in VR that aren't even, it's not like you just walking around like you're in a world. Imagine you looking over a world in like third person perspective. Game, where you play a game, but it's almost like you're watching a real world in front of you and you're controlling it. Those games are great too.
I'm gonna,
There's a lot to look forward to.
Oh yeah, I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Just gotta wait for that price to come down.
Yeah, like kevgret saying, Cities VR. I feel like that type of stuff. It's so amazing when it's all in front of you and you're building it. But like a perfect example, game like Moss and Moss 2, that will blow your mind in VR. And then it's basically you're controlling Moss in the game, and you just see this amazing world that you're in. And also Demio, if kevgret gets that, we can play.
Well, yeah,
I've never had any friends to play with that. Oh, you have it on Quest? I have it on Quest too, but I've never had anyone to play. And that's a different one. It's like a ultra nerdy Dungeons and Dragons type game.
It's fun.
You're controlling your characters. Are you leaving us, Cuddles?
Yeah, I'm getting
All right,
tired.
Cuddles. Have a good one. Have a fantastic weekend.
All right,
There he
bye-bye.
goes, Cuddles. He knows how to leave a show. He's just like, I'm out of here. And he's gone. There goes Cuddles, everybody. He's getting into his pink flamingo pajamas now, getting ready for bed. Yeah, man, VR is next level shit. I was trying to show people a lot of my VR stuff that I do in here, like a lot of people don't pay attention to, but I was trying to show people that are into the retro arcade stuff that you're missing out on a whole new world of, like, they will take you back into the 90s in some of these games, and do some amazing stuff. Like, they will put you in VR where you're in VR playing an old video game on a console or on a handheld, while your mother's trying to stop you from playing. And
yeah, I felt
it's great, man. Such cool stuff.
Pixel ripped, yeah.
Yeah, Pixel Rip.
Yeah,
Play
that's
through
what that game is. Yeah, I played through that.
Yeah.
That game's fun.
And then the first one that they added as an expansion pack. That was the one where you were in school. You were playing on like your black and white, kind of like Game Boy.
Yeah.
And you would have to distract the teacher and not get busted. But you're like, you're saving the world, but you at the same time, everyone's trying to stop you from playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool.
It was awesome.
Yeah, Half-Life, Alex, is probably one of the most impressive VR games currently, but the stuff that the PSVR 2 is going to do is going to even push the boundaries of that. We're hoping that will show up on the PSVR 2. Oh, that's cool, man. We got to do golf. We got to have a night of golf, and we got to play Demio. Demio is going to be cross-platform too. So if I decide to pick it up again on PSVR 2, if they like for the higher resolution graphics, we could still play.
Oh yeah, we've got a ton of games that are cross-platform.
Are you as good as VR games as you are as the retro stuff?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Like one of my favorite games that I played is after the fall. I haven't played it in a while though, but It's one of my
I
favorites.
bought that one and returned it. I bought it when it was on sale,
Mhm.
and then I returned it because I was like just having trouble right at the beginning, like where you kind of all meet up before you go into the game.
Mhm.
And like I don't like those games where you're stuck waiting for other people to play, where you can't just go in and play a single player.
Oh, you can. You play with the AI that instead. It's not all online, that game,
That's
but
gonna
it's
be on.
funner.
That's gonna be on PSVR 2 as well in a
Mhm.
upgraded, form. Also, that other one, that Zenith, that massive multiplayer game, mess with that a little bit. Thank you, Not Slim One. Happy Juggalo Day to you too. Yeah, I hope that they get Walkabout Mini Golf on the PSVR 2 as well. That anyone can play.
Oh. So now
Did
I
you
can
see? Did you see the new game where you can manage like an arcade in VR? Like you start out, it's
that
just like a
sounds
dump.
cool.
The only reason I haven't picked it up is because it seems like mostly right now that you're just managing more of those like ticket type games, and it's not. I want actual arcade cabinets, but they did say they're going to keep expanding onto that game.
That would be cool.
Looks fun. Yeah, so I'm sure I'll be here next Friday, but I'm definitely going to be. I'm super excited to get into like Horizon. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Kev, did yours get shipped out? Because mine's on the way. Oh hell yeah! Walkabout is confirmed for PSVR 2. I've been playing some regular golf in VR, like where you're on just like a regular golf course. I forgot what that one. Oh, it's called Golf Plus. It's pretty cool, but it's real. That's really challenging. And my wife keeps like I'm like relaxing in golf, and she always screws with me when I'm in VR. Last I was playing the golf last weekend, and she came downstairs and pulled my pants down while I was playing golf. Screwed up my game. I was playing the climb too, and I was climbing a building, right? And like that will really literally freak you out. Like I'm hanging from a building, and the stuff that I'm hanging from is breaking and falling down, and she comes in and like without any warning, she comes in and pushes me.
Yeah, that's not right. You can never enjoy VR because if someone keeps messing with you like that.
Yeah, the climb too is really good. That's almost like you get a lot of exercise when you play that. But what I liked about the climb too is when they added in climbing skyscrapers and making you do all that crazy stuff, like the windows are falling down and things are breaking as you're grabbing them. But you get a decent workout in the climb. You can climb some pretty beautiful mountains, but it'll screw with you if you're have a fear of heights. I hear they're going to do a lot of that in Horizon. There's lots of climbing in it. But it should be amazing. We got to get together and we have to talk about our experiences in VR. I've always wanted to do a show in VR and have actual guests that have VR. In VR, I could do that probably in like big screen. Just invite you into my home area. I was hanging out in my home area watching this show back from last week on a giant screen. And I was like going into like I was watching it in a movie theater. It was a lot of fun. But you can invite other people into the home space. So how cool would it be to do a VR show with somebody in VR?
It'd be very cool.
Yeah. Gotta figure out how to do that. Brad's like, I don't know what they're talking about. Brad, you've never tried VR out? His mic's off.
No,
Brad's
I've never done anything VR.
Perfect. It's perfect where it is. You would love it, man.
Yeah, I'm sure I probably would.
It's mind blowing.
Just be another hobby to get into.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
I'm sure it's cool.
Quest 2, like, really, it's for what it does, it's pretty amazing. Like, price wise, it's, you know, it's not that expensive. But I would say at this point, the Quest 3 has been confirmed. And I would wait for that to jump in the VR because that's going to push the graphics even further.
Said Rascal started a show like that off recently. Rich Holdello said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He's doing one in VR.
Apparently.
I've done some for a while, but we did one with one of my friends in like the ping pong game. He used to wipe the floor with me in that game. And I would live stream it. I've done a lot of VR live streams over the years, but a lot of times people don't watch them. We've done golf, we've done fishing.
Yeah, Resident Evil 8 in PSVR will be amazing.
Yeah, I already have Resident Evil Village, so now it's going to be fully in VR. I'm actually I'm more excited for Switchback though. Because Rush of Blood was my favorite on the regular PSVR, but it was the only limitations was the way they did the stupid, terrible control with the Move controllers and the camera.
Mm-hmm.
No more of that. Now we got the inside out tracking. And Switchback is going to have multiple routes in each level that you can open. There's parts where you get stuck and they tell you, it just says, do not blink. And if it tracks your eyeballs. So if you blink, all of a sudden you'll open your eyes. The monsters will be like right in front of you.
Oh, it's creepy.
Yeah, and they do some they could do some crazy stuff in that game. And the lighting and everything about it is like over the top. They really are. It's a showcase for everything that the PSVR 2 is going to be capable of doing. You're going to feel you got the adaptive triggers in it. I hear when you move your hand, you can almost feel like the bullets rattling around in your gun, in your hand. And when stuff brushes up against you, you feel it in your head because they added the force feedback into the actual VR headset. So they're really going to freak you out in that game. A lot of jump scares. And the whole thing is on a roller coaster. So I absolutely love the first one. We should show before we end it, let's get the trailer for Switchback. That's a gameplay walkthrough. Here it is. All right, hold on. Let's share the screen. All right, let's get this where we see as much of the screen as possible. All right, let's check this out.
Like an on-rail shooter.
Someone is coming to help you.
So that was the first. Well, they did a jump scare at the end. That was like a early like trailer for it. I've seen
It's
it
pretty
now.
scary.
I've seen it now. It's way more impressive than that. It's crazy, like, because now they're starting to send out the review copies, and the lighting and the stuff that they've done in that game is amazing. They even delayed it a little bit while they're doing some last minute finishing touches. Yeah. And Nix knows if he has VR, you know, like what you see there when you watch does not do it justice. Did you play the first one, Rush of Blood?
No, I didn't play that one, unfortunately. But yeah, I agree. Like once you experience VR, it's mind blowing. It really is.
They
That's
run you
my
through
impression of it.
like the pig slaughterhouse, and all the pigs are hanging and bumping into you as you're going through and
It's like
shooting.
you're in the game. You look
Yeah.
around. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm in the game. I'm in the game.
And why that one won't give you motion sickness is because you're sitting still in one place. You're sitting on the roller coaster. So that's why you won't get motion sickness from it. Unless, I guess, roller coasters freak you out. But what's cool is the roller coaster will do all crazy stuff, but then it will stop. It'll get stuck in a room and all stuff will happen around you. People are saying that have been playing it, saying it's like, so like the opening of Horizon or that game in general is like going to Disney and going on a Disney ride, you know. It's just it's gonna be nuts. All right, everyone. We covered all kinds of topics.
Yep.
iiRcade, Steam, PlayStation VR 2. So it's gonna be a big week. Big week last week for at games.
Yeah.
See, I'm ready to end it, but then, man, you think about that. And you know what's so crazy, Brad? I know that you and I had this conversation like early this year. We were both talking about like covering at games a lot. Like we didn't know that they were going to do this kind of big announcement. And I remember you even put out a at games video early in the year.
Reviewed the ALU.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty impressive. I think the 4K is more needed for the pinball.
Yeah.
But I guess that, you know, why not upgrade everything while you're at it?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be good. At games, you know, they did good on the last generation of hardware, so I can only imagine how good the next version will be.
Yeah.
You know, they don't really have to change much because they got a really good thing going right now. They just have to make it higher res and, you know, add ability to play some new games, new pinball tables and higher resolution, newer games.
Yeah. Pinball,
more advanced games that we can't run on our ALU now.
4K pinball is going to be amazing. But save for like just the Legends Ultimate 4K, I don't know how much you're going to be able to take advantage of using the 4K screen, but if it's going to be strong enough to run anything in 4K, shouldn't that improve everything else? Shouldn't everything else?
Yeah, it's going to improve the emulation for sure. Yeah. It's a more powerful chipset.
Now, do you think, Brad,
like an instant upgrade?
Now, we know at games always comes with, you always get like over 100 built-in games. Now, would it make sense that they put out something 4K, but they're not going to give you some built-in games that show you what the 4K looks like?
I don't think so. I think they're going to hold those cards close to the vest until they're ready to really release it. But
Because I started thinking maybe they're.
I mean, I saw that kick plate, and it was like Dr. Seuss pinball. What I think was on the ALU.
Yeah, they need to lose that
I'm like,
design, man. Just flip it.
just
Put
like-
the black side.
Yeah, at least that's what I do. I just flipped it and made it black. But I mean, I don't know. To me, that's not something I want. Like, I do like the pinball, the Dr. Seuss, but I don't really want that on the front of my arcade.
Yeah, I don't want that on the front.
I'm just not being
That
critical.
when Arcade 1UP first came out, they did every cabinet like that. That was like all we knew, so it was
that
acceptable.
was like 5 years ago. It seems like, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
But,
that should be over with.
yeah. I don't like that design. I never. If you look at my Legends, you won't see that because when they came out, the newer version, you were able to flip it. And so I have the shiny black, and then the sides are Space Invaders with the plexiglass over it. So
kevgret
the
says
only
they
time I
already
ever
said
saw
the new
original-
Legends comes with 300 different games from before.
Okay.
They dropped all the 125 Atari games.
Yeah, so don't you think if there's all new games on this new 4K that you don't think any of those games are going to be something that plays in 4K?
Mm.
And the only thing
You
that would
think.
make sense to play in 4K is something these modern retro games. So if they're getting more power, do you think that they're going to be looking into grabbing some of these games that are on like Switch and Steam
It'll be interesting to
and
see what
selling
happens.
them on their
Could
store?
be.
Because now
Could
they're gonna
be,
have the
I mean-
power, and then you can and they have the wide screen, so they don't have to do like the black
Yeah.
bars on the top and
They can
bottom.
run. Yeah.
You could just now use the whole screen.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what develops.
Yeah, because other than that, if you're running a computer, well, you're using the power of your computer anyway. So you're just using it, you're just plugging into it and using the screen. But I can't see them putting 4K in there if they're not planning on getting games that have 4K. The
I
only-
think they're thinking too. You can OTG stuff to it in 4K.
Yeah.
You can run stuff from your PC in 4K to it and use it as a screen and controller.
I'm not getting them. I'll enjoy them through watching other people having them because I already
Yeah.
have mine too. I really don't want to like go through the hassle of trying to sell
Yeah,
these, and
I don't
I'm
either.
good.
I mean, I love what they're doing right now. I love my 2 games ALUs right now. And they play a ton of great games. So,
yeah,
as
I'm
far
fine
as-
for what I use it for. I don't need 4K.
and I like the older games. So for me, like the Atari games, like I want to keep those games. Those are the kind of games I want to keep on
Well,
my ad games.
And here's my issue with the pinball. I have every pinball table.
I do
Those
too.
pinball tables, when I first got mine, I got it as like a holiday special with all the packs, and then I bought ones after. Those things are pretty expensive. Even though I
They are.
waited when I bought most of them when they do their sales, I'm not getting. If you get the new one, are we going to lose all our packs?
I hope not.
I
I
think
invested
you
a lot
are,
of
man.
money in those packs. I mean, I invested a lot of money.
Here's
in
where
the
I
pinball
think you are.
packs.
Didn't they say they're dropping the Gottlieb tables on the new pinball?
Yeah, that's
So if they're getting rid of those, I'm telling you, anyone that buys it that has it, you're gonna lose all your pinball tables. They're not gonna let you transfer them over.
we'll see.
I doubt it.
You doubt it? Okay.
But 4K pinball is where it's at.
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement.
So it's some good stuff, man. It's nice.
Yeah. I like the bit LCD. That looks really awesome. And having that integrated into it where you
It's
don't have to do
integrated.
anything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the ticket. I mean, as just like a base emulation machine at games is fantastic. It's a good machine. Does a lot. I like it. I have 2 of them.
Rich Waddell thinks that will be okay. We'll see. I
Yeah,
guess we'll
your
find
account
out.
is tied to ArcadeNet, so I mean, if you already bought all the games, I mean, there's going to be a lot of complaining if we have to rebuy all the tables we already bought. But
Yeah.
you know, I mean, that's a bridge they'll cross when they get closer, I guess. But you know,
they're gonna start.
I'm a huge fan of the pinball. I would probably
they're gonna
still
start
buy
like
that if I had
taking.
to.
They're gonna start taking reserves for it, like pre-orders.
I don't even think they have official pricing listed on the At Games pinball or the the AOU that they're making.
It's nice. Everyone they really did a big jump. It's good for everybody, you know. If
It's good
if
for
no one's
competition.
if no one's
Good.
yeah, if no one's pushing stuff forward, then every other company is just going to sit back.
Competition, innovation's always good. I mean, it's good. It's good for just like you're saying, pushing everyone forward.
Arcade 1-Up reminds me of like Nintendo. They're always like a couple of generations behind, but they have like, you know, those titles, so you gotta have it.
The IP.
Yeah,
Nintendo has the IP that people always buy: Zelda and Mario. I mean, Donkey Kong. I mean,
they're always like
go wrong with that.
behind what, you know, the PlayStation and what the Xbox are doing.
Doesn't matter though. Once again,
two generations.
Once again, to me, like, it doesn't matter. It's not about the graphics. It's about if the game is fun to play. It's all about gameplay.
Yeah, I think it's different with
something
an
I'm going to
arcade.
come back to and play again and again.
Yeah, on an arcade cabinet that you paid a bunch of money for that specific game. Like you're buying something, you're spending a lot of money, and it's got maybe 5 to 7 games. You would expect everything on there to be perfect,
flawless. Yeah, like the less games you have, the more picky you need to be. You know, I mean,
yeah.
Be honest. I mean, for me.
All right, man. Well, hopefully we'll have more games coming out for the arcade, because they were hitting home runs every week.
They were.
So far.
They were.
Yeah. And I mean, today is cool for some people. It's nothing I'm gonna play. Nothing that we can really compete at on the show.
Yeah.
More like an adventure game. But I got tons of those style games that I already need to play through on iiRcade before I would ever even think about playing that one. So I'll enjoy it through you, Brad.
Okay.
Well, we can all check out Brad's review.
Yeah.
Of the game.
We have the iiRcadians 90s episode on Tuesday. That's a big deal. Been working on that for a while.
Yeah, we've been putting a lot of work into that.
Mm-hmm. Should be fun. It's a retro show. Everything in it will be from the 90s.
And that's being broken down into 2 shows, right?
Yeah, we had to break it into 2 because it's too much material for one show. Yeah. But it's going to be fun. Every game in that show was picked by the community. Everyone voted, and the games that we cover are the ones that got the highest votes. So it's going to be cool.
Awesome. Looking forward to that. And I'll probably catch up with you guys over the weekend. You know, maybe we could, I'm looking for some people to play golf with. Nix, we got to start playing some VR together.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
get back into that. Just took a break for a while.
All right. Thank you to the 13 people that are still watching this.
Yes. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah.
Chris,
thanks for hanging out.
Foot, GG, kevgret.
That's it, Brad.
That's it.
All right.
All right. Stay legit.
Everyone. Hold on, I gotta find the outro.
Have a good one.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the Friday night arcade show, the show that is supposed to be about the iiRcade, but you just never know. We just thought
you never know. We might start talking about VR and ad games.
Yeah, who knows?
It's the way we do.
All right, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Take care.
Next time we do this show, hopefully with a lot more great games to play with everybody and show you. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. Later, fellas.
Back me! Back me! Ah!
Bye.